Ball one. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting third.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Comes set and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Runner goes for third. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Zobrist. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it, and the inning is over. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is foul right side.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the move is Trout from first, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he lays off there, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Relay to first. Standing in, Eddie Murray. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, Eddie Murray.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Moving over is Beltran, and he's got it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Beltran. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. In is Joey Votto now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Beltran ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman,
into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Trey Turner.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Runners on first with 1 down. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Kershaw looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Brock waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box 22. Now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran, a base hit in his first trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Beltran. And that retires the side. In now, Oral Hershiser. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out to center field. Camping under it is Beltran, and he takes it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He drew a walk his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Brock. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mad Dog.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard, but foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Throw won't get him.
First baseman number 33, Eddie Murray.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
A quick out number one.
Catcher number 41, Victor
Into the windup
Martinez.
and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pick.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Carlos
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Down and away, ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Number 20.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mad Dog. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Zach Britton is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him. Zach Cozart will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Dylan Betances answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a base. Bases loaded jam, but and a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of
a swing and a miss, that retires. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off
first at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. The pitcher, Dylan Betances, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. George Springer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Cozart a couple of steps to his left. He's got it. On to first as they get the double play. Pat Neshek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Leading off with a fire.
Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
The batter number 48, third baseman
Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike. Jacoby Ellsbury will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard but foul. Now the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And not not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Kershaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2-2, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And they will get it out here as he's tagged out at second. But meanwhile, a run is already in to score.
The left fielder, number
Ready
20.
once again, Lou Brock. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Hit in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Riding in once again, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Here's Carlos Beltran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Pitch on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate him a little bit better.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out.
Mad Dog.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Votto has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. base hit. Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9.
The 1-1 to Martinez. The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and they got him at second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Rolled slowly to first. Murray takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll have the first crack at it.
Eddie Murray.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Beltran is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Zobrist now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he looks at a sinker for a cold 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 48, 3rd baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught. Stepping in, Trey Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
3rd baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist ranging into shallow right, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pitcher,
standing in now, the pitcher, Pat Neshek. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Dylan Betances. First offering on its way.
Pitching.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1.
Your attention, please. Now playing second base.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Francisco Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltran on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Josh Donaldson will come off the bench.
Josh Donaldson.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it. No problem here. One away. So coming to the plate, Lou Brock. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now there's ball four to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy. Now batting, Mad Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is in there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
The first baseman, number 33.
Sergio Romo will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Eddie Murray will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2-run score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. Sean Doolittle comes on to start.
Now pitching.
Carlos Beltran will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Murray in foul ground. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. Charlie Blackmon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.